Hello, this is a free call from
Gypsy Rose.
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, my love. How are you?
Absolutely wonderful. I have great news to tell you.
Yeah? Awesome. I want to hear all about it.
Okay.
What's
well,
up?
we are getting tablets.
Okay. What does that mean?
That means we can Skype. That means we can email.
No fucking way.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, my God.
I'm
That's
so
awesome.
freaking excited.
That's awesome.
When?
When?
I don't know that. It should be soon because I guess it's part of the contract with JPay because they're switching from Access Corrections to JPay. So I guess
Right.
it was like a contract deal, like, hey, if you switch back to JPay, we'll give all of the inmates their own tablet, and this is what we can provide.
That is amazing news.
I know.
I can't even tell you. That's incredible. I would love to be able to Skype with you. Oh, my God. Like, I hope that it's sooner than later.
I know. I'm
Hopefully
so
before
freaking,
Christmas.
I'm so freaking excited. We were just talking about that.
Wow, that's great. No, awesome.
I know.
That's awesome. I would love nothing more than to be able to see you because I know that it's going to be a while before I can actually come physically see you. But if I can see you over Skype, then that's basically almost, it's not as good, but it's a big help.
Yes, and I won't need your email address yet. I'm still gathering all the information and see how this works. It says that for inmates with good behavior, we could purchase movies and music, and it has educational stuff that's going to be on the tablet. So I mean, it's going to be pretty much like the ones in county. And I was like, how is this even possible? This seems too good to be true. But I guess just with good behavior, but everybody gets a tablet regardless of behavior or not. But with good behavior, you could buy the app to do music and movies, which means maybe I might be able to watch the new Star Wars movie.
That'd be awesome.
And
no, I as long as you can have the option of getting new stuff, you will be able to watch anything you want. I just hope that they let you get it.
I hope so.
But my email address is easy. It's just my first and last name @gmail.com. So
you
you already, now you know.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Okay, perfect. Can't wait. I was like, they just literally put it up on the bulletin board this afternoon. I called Mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, they're having tablets. They're going to give us all tablets. And he's like, I'll text Ken right now. I said, no, I want to tell him right now. I want to tell him to call him.
When does it switch to JPay? Is it the 28th or something?
28th. Yeah, the 28th.
Okay. All right. I already have the app downloaded. I messaged your mom and I was like, is this the right one? And she was like, I think so. So hopefully it is. I'm sure it is. I'll figure it out. I have to make a new account and all that stuff. But I'm already ready for the switch over. But I got your letter today, and
I got yours
it was
too.
Oh, did you?
Yes, finally.
Wait, today? It should have been yesterday. Whatever. Either way.
Yeah, the one that you read on the 18th is the one that I got today. Yeah.
You got it today though. It should have been yesterday. That upsets me. That's fine. Whatever.
It's fine.
Anyway, but the letter that I got from you today was the most. You are such a great writer.
No.
It always hits me in that backspace of my heart that I always feel can't be touched. But you always find a way right into it, and I just melted. I love you so much, Gypsy. It makes me miss you so much more. Whenever I read your letters, it just makes me miss you so much more. It's I love them, but I also hate them because I know that it's gonna come soon. But I just want to make it through this winter as best I can.
Me too. Make time go faster by any means.
I know. Well, you should get another letter from me tomorrow. Maybe it'll be Friday. I mean, because I was thinking you would get my letter yesterday, but apparently you got it today. which is fine, whatever. But
well, I knew that you had sent one, and I was like expecting it on Monday. Monday comes, and I didn't get it. I'm like, that's strange. And then
yeah, it should have been Tuesday.
Yeah, and
then it ended up being Wednesday. I don't like it.
I
hate
because
we're like
holding my mail.
Because I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're like reading it or passing it around. I don't know. Because I know that it was delivered yesterday morning, so it was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you get it yesterday?
I know, right?
Because I always get tracking information every time.
Right. I damn near all the time. Mom texts you like, okay, so I know this letter is coming, but like, did they take my letter? I'm sitting with whole conspiracy theories here.
Right. I always wonder like if they're gonna like block my letter for some reason. That's why I'm like very careful about like not getting too explicit or whatever, because I don't want them to like block my shit and send it back, and like that would just be. It's already happened once before. Now that sucked on its own. You know, I remember like my third letter to you was like sent back, and I was like, what the? I was so upset. So I'm making sure that doesn't happen again.
Right.
But anyway,
fine.
what's going on with you? Like, what's new? What's happening? How's life?
Nothing much has really been going on here. Same old bullshit. Really, really the same old stuff. Going to school, going to work.
Yeah.
I had talked to Mom, and she was able to set up like a call, so I can call my grandma. So my dad's mom, and I talked to my 82-year-old Mama Minnie. Oh my God! Now I know where I get my voice from. That's how I'm gonna sound when I'm 82. Because she's got the same kind of high-pitched, squeaky voice like me.
Adorable voice.
Yeah, I'm like, she sounds like a child / an old lady all rolled up into one. She's adorable.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. And
but
other than that, nothing going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same for me also. Like, I mean, I just go to work all the time, and I just think about you and write you and, you know, just want to talk to you. But I wanted to ask you about a couple things. Like, first thing was, I remember when I talked to you like a month ago, you were telling me that you had like some new lawyer that like got your case and like was reopening it and was like working on it or something. Like, what's going on with that?
Okay, so right now, you see, I think that it's a medical attorney, so I think that it's more of a malpractice attorney. However, he wants to look into my case as well, because he said, like, I want to take this case, and I'm hoping to either get her lower time or, you know, get her out, period. And so right now I had signed some HIPAA forms so he can get my medical records from any and all hospitals that I've seen, and kind of go through my medical records to try to find key points. And right now Mom and I are trying to get my interrogation video because Mike doesn't have a copy anymore, because after we did the HBO documentary, they needed it to use it in the documentary. So we're thinking that maybe by mistake they took the original copy and kept it. So we're having like a battle with HBO. They are not willing to give up the video because
What?
Yeah, I know. Even for legal purposes, I don't know if they think that we're lying that it's for legal purposes, but they will not give up the video. They're like, you signed a contract and whatever was used in the documentary remains with HBO. So
that's ridiculous. It's your fucking video.
I know, it's my fucking evidence. I should be able to have it for legal purposes, and that's what Mom has texted Donna Daniels, who is like the executive over HBO, and she keeps on giving the brush off to us, and Mom got a text from Aaron saying that basically HBO has it, they're not willing to give it up. I sent a letter to Mike hoping that if I request it, since it's part of my evidence, I'll be able to get it, because legally they have to do that. If I request it, they're supposed to give it up. But since his copy, my attorney's copy, is missing, he would have to get a copy from Dan Patterson, the prosecuting attorney. So
Right.
that's what's going on with that. And I told Mom today, I'm like, I don't know if Mike got my letter, but I sent it to the office. Check with him, see if he received it, and go from there.
Yeah. Can you not call him?
I can call him. I don't like to just randomly call him because I know he's busy. And I don't like call him while he's working on a case or something.
Right. Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shit.
I'm hoping something can come of it. There's I know that for some cases there's a statute of limitation to how long that something could be done.
Right.
And for my plea deal, if I wanted to go back on it, I had 180 days to do that and file it. Well, that's long gone now. It's been over a year.
Yeah. Right.
And I probably wouldn't want to appeal it anyway, just because I think I got a good deal.
I mean, I think so too. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, 8.5 years is not. It's pretty light, So I think that was probably the best deal you could have gotten, unless you had an actual attorney. I mean, I know that Stanfield was your attorney, but he was public defender. I mean, I feel like if you had an actual defender that could go to trial with you, who knows how things would have turned out? They could have been worse. They could have been better. No one will ever know.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's whatever. We're already 2 years down.
Almost 3 years in June.
Almost 3 years down. So 5 more to go. We're already halfway there.
Right.
Almost halfway there. So it's just best to look forward to that instead of thinking about what could have happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Nick goes on trial in December.
Yeah, pretty soon.
So
I was watching the news because they have another very popular case. It's the Craig Wood case. He had raped and murdered a little 10-year-old girl in Springfield. Her name was Haley Owens. And he's gone on trial now, it began yesterday. And so I read the Springfield paper to keep up with the cases that I'm familiar with, and that was a pretty big one. And so they want to seek the death penalty for him. And so, I mean, I'm sure that they're going to show when Nick goes to court and when he starts his trial. So I'll keep my eyes glued to the TV for that. It's not something to look forward to, but I think it's going to give me some comfort at the end of the day. And
he's going to get life without no fucking doubt about it. He's going to get life without.
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't see any other option, because I've studied your case 1,000 times. I know all about it. I know I've watched his footage of the interrogation and everything, and he's just so forthcoming and admits everything, and it's just so bizarre that all the details that he gives, it's there's no way that they're going to let him, get anything less than life without.
Right.
I just couldn't see it happening. Even with all the drama on the support page of yours, that people are saying this judge he's known to giving light sentences and this and that. And even if that is the case, there's just no fucking way with the evidence against Nick that they would give him something light. There's just no way.
Right.
So.
And besides, whenever he goes to court, he has no remorse. Whenever I had my preliminary hearing to basically see if there's enough evidence against me to go ahead and move forward with the charges, I was shaking. I was literally crying my eyes out, and I'm like, this is intense for me. There's no fucking way I can make it through a trial. I mean, just them explaining how the crime scene was set up and everything, I was freaking out, and I was visibly upset. And so, I can't, Mike, don't do this to me. I can't go to trial. We need a plea deal. So I got one, but I don't think.
Yeah, I saw the video of you at your arraignment, not your preliminary.
Oh yeah.
But your arraignment. There's not a whole lot of footage of you during the case, but there's one of you of your preliminary, there's one of you pleading guilty, and then that's basically it.
Right.
Yeah. But well, I'm happy you made it through it.
Oh, yeah, me too. And
yeah.
I feel like, even though it was just a year in Greene County, prison's the shit compared to county.
Well, which one did you like more? Did you like Greene County more, or do you like Chillicothe more?
Oh, Chillicothe, hands down.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like, I'd rather, if that was like an option or whatever, I would rather do the rest of my life in Chillicothe than go back to Greene County and do like another year in Greene County. Because it was just
What's so bad about Greene County?
Okay, so number one, the jail is falling to pieces. So it's full of black mold and dust, and the mats are falling apart. There's mold growing underneath it. It's kind of a funny story because they had a girl that every time she came out the room, she smelled like cat piss. And we're like, why does this girl smell like cat piss? She stinks. And we're all thinking that she's just a nasty bitch, okay? Turns out it was the mat she was sleeping on, and it soaked into her clothes, the mold. And mine started doing it, and I'm like, why am I starting to smell like cat piss? This is ridiculous. I take a shower twice a day. And so, okay, there's that. And then they're running out of uniforms, so you're only allowed one uniform when you used to be allowed 4. There's 7 women in a 2-man cell. They actually had to put trailers outside in the parking lot as a makeshift temporary jail because they just that low on space. And they actually look like trailers, like trailer trash trailers.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course the status that I was on, I wasn't allowed to leave the pod unless it was for court.
Yeah.
So no sunlight, none of that. So it was pretty downright bad.
Yeah. Shit, for a whole year? God, that sucks.
Yeah.
I remember, have I ever told you about my jail story? I think I have. I'm not sure if I did or not.
I don't remember.
Well, I went to jail once for something stupid.
What did you do?
It was just pathetic. It was just driving on a suspended license. It was nothing big at all.
Oh, okay.
But because like when I was living in Florida, I would get pulled over all the time because I just like, so when you have a car, you're required to like make insurance payments, and you're required to make registration payments and inspection payments and all these things. And I was like 20 at the time, and I just like didn't really care or know about that kind of shit. So I would like miss payments all the time because I didn't think about it. And I would get pulled over and get tickets for these things. Like, oh, Ken, you don't have insurance. Here's a ticket for that. Here's a ticket for this. Here's a ticket for that. So I would gather all these tickets up. And, I was required to go to court for these tickets, and I never went to court. So I had what's called a failure to appear, which is when, they give you the court date, you don't show up. And then when you have a failure to appear, like, you have to get arrested. Like, you have to go to jail. That's the way it works. So one day I'm just, like, driving home from work in Florida, pulled over, and it's like, hey, you have to go to jail, Ken. You didn't go to court. And I was just like, fuck, okay. So I just, I didn't put up a fight. I was like, okay, let's go. And so I get arrested, and they put the handcuffs on me, and I go to jail. And I remember I was in this holding cell, when I was I was wearing like a t-shirt, like a white t-shirt and like gym shorts. And these holding cells are so fucking cold. Like they have like this 60-degree temperature AC just blasting in the holding cell. And I was in there for like 3 hours, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm fucking dying in here. Like, I'm like tapping on the window for a blanket. No one pays you any attention.
It's just
like,
it's like you don't
they're just
exist.
like, fuck you. and I was in a holding cell with this guy that had just killed 2 people. Like he was like, he's like, what are you in here for? I think I asked him first. I was like, so what's going on? Like, why are you in here? He was like, well, it was self-defense, but I just killed 2 people because they were trying to rob me of my money and this and that. And I was like listening to his story and his description, and I was like, oh my God, dude, you're a liar. You totally retaliated. But I'm verbally saying like, oh yeah, dude, that's totally self-defense. Yeah, you're totally fine. But in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. And then he's like, what are you in here for? And I'm like, I was pulled over and my license was suspended. So like the lightest fucking charge you could possibly be arrested for.
Right.
And anyway, he's like, oh, that's cool, it's cool. And so finally I get up to my pod or whatever, and like they make us change clothes. In Florida we don't wear stripes, we're just like, solid blue. Like, it's like
This
it's a
call
blue
is from a
jumpsuit.
correctional facility and may be
And
monitored and
or
recorded.
recorded. Okay, thanks. I know. And so I get upstairs and like there's no cells. It's just like a big open room with like a bunch of beds and like
okay,
you just have
you
like
were
your
in an open bay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And so I'm like laying down on my bed next to this like cocaine dealer, and then the other guy next to me was like a wife beater. Like he was arrested for beating up his girlfriend, and the guy next to me was arrested for selling cocaine. And I'm just like hanging out with these guys. And then like I'm trying to go to but by the time I got arrested at like maybe 6 o'clock at night, and then but by the time I actually got to my like bed was like midnight. Like it took so fucking long for the process. They like then take my picture and like give me my clothes and like take my possessions and yada yada yada. So I get to my bed at midnight and I meet my my roommates, I guess you would call them. And I go to bed and like 4 o'clock in the morning, they wake us up and I'm like, oh great, it's time for court. And they're like, no, it's chow time, it's breakfast.
Right.
So I'm like at 4 in the fucking morning? Okay, that's fine. And it's like a slice of bread and like some cornflakes, like a piece of cheese, and like a carton of milk. I'm like, does anybody want my breakfast? I'm good. Like you can have it. I'll score some rapport points if you want to like take my breakfast.
Right.
And then we finally had court at like noon, and I go to court, and like before we go into court, we're all in a chain gang. So I'm like, I'm handcuffed to the guy in front of me, and I'm also foot cuffed to the guy in front of me and to the guy behind me. So we're all just like kind of like waddling down this line.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, it was the worst. And we go into this room, and we have to watch like a video of our rights. Like tells us what our rights are. But the video is like maybe 10 minutes long, and it's in like 8 different fucking languages. We have to watch it first in English, then in Spanish, then in like fucking Chinese, and then Japanese, then French, then German, then all this shit. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst part of waiting for court. And then I finally go in front of the judge, and he's like, okay, Ken, so you have 2 choices. You can either plead not guilty, and your next arraignment will be in 7 days unless somebody bails you out. And like, I had nobody was going to bail me out. So like, that was not even an option. So it was like, so you can stay in jail for 7 days until your next court date, or you could plead guilty and we'll let you go today. And I was like, fuck that, I'm going to plead guilty. Guilty. And the punishment was nothing. It was time served. So it was like, who would plead not guilty? I mean, it's not like I did anything. It was just a fucking traffic charge. I still had to pay the ticket, which cost me $1,500 total. I had to pay that last year. It was like, because I tried to get a driver's license in Washington, and they're like, well, you can't get a driver's license here until you pay after suspension in Florida. I was like, well, how much is it? $1,500. I was like, fuck, that's a lot of money. All right, fine. There you go. So anyway, that's my jail story.
Wow.
I'm hard now, by the way. I'm hard.
I know, hard ass. Wow. But it is like that. Like that was a lot like the jail in Wisconsin, because we had like the changing, and they had the crappy breakfast at 4 o'clock. And of course, we didn't get Frosted Flakes. We got something that seemed like bread and a corn muffin and cake all rolled into one.
Yeah.
I'm
like watching. I'm like watching what other people are doing with their food. I'm like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Because I don't know how to eat this. Like, what order do I eat this in? And this guy's like, okay, so you take the cornbread, and you take a piece of cheese, and you put the cheese in the cornbread, and you soak it in milk. I'm like, that's fucking gross. I don't want to do that.
Disgusting.
Anyway,
Wow.
but people find a way.
Mhm. Hey, I've been
Anyway,
able to
but
find a lot of different strange stuff since I've been locked up. Like, of course, like you would not believe how many things that you could do with women's pads. It's amazing. You could do anything. Like you can make fucking filters for cigarettes. You can make everything. Like we started like a book.
I can't wait. I want to hear all your stories.
It's like 101 things that you can make with a feminine pad. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, I just, like, I know that, like, you know who I am and you know, like, my story for the most part because we've written each other every week for the last, like, 6 months. But, like, I was waiting back in September to actually, like, sit down with you and, like, tell you, like, all about, like, where I've gone and, like, what I've done and, like, what I've been through and, like, where I want to go. And then our visit got cut short. And I'm like, you know, it's like, okay, let's wait 6 months. No, I don't know, you know, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, I want to, like, to let you know, like, if you have anything, like, any kind of questions, like, you want to ask me, like, you can always ask me anything. If there's anything you want to know about me or, like, my past or, like, my future or, like, what I want to do, like, you know, I'm always here to answer those questions, you know, because we're very limited right now. And we're gonna be very limited right now for the next couple months, you know, but just know that, like, I'm an open book for you, so.
Thank you. I mean, you started to tell me a little bit, and then our visit got cut short. But you were saying something about that you had a past with drugs or something.
I told you that? Yeah, I did. I did. I mean,
on our
okay,
visit.
so if we're gonna what?
And then our visit got cut short, so I was like, and then what happened?
Yeah. Well, like, you know, God, it's a long story. Like it really is, like, like, so when I was raised in Georgia until I was 17 with my mom, and then my mom, like, lost her husband, and, like, you know, they divorced, and she was, like, struggling for money, so, like, I had to drop out of high school to, like, help to get a job to help pay for bills and stuff. You know, it's one of those situations. So, like, I dropped out of high school, and which is why, like, I'm getting a GED, which is why I don't have a high school diploma.
Okay.
And then we moved to Austin, like, shortly after that. My mom was like, you know, our life isn't working out here in Georgia. Let's go to Austin. And I was like, I was 17 at the time. I didn't really have a say. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm still living with you. I'm still underage, so whatever you go, I have to go too. So we moved to Texas, and, like, I started working out there, and like, I just kind of got into the wrong crowd. Like, I've always been, like, a pretty, like, good person, like, good guy, and then, like, I just got involved with the wrong people, and, like, just started, like, trying out all these different drugs and stuff, and, like, it's totally behind me now, which is why, like, I'm, like, always kind of, like, tiptoeing around the conversation, because I don't want anybody to judge me for it, especially you, because I love you so much. I don't want you to, like, think that, like, I was some piece of shit, you know, but.
No, I would never judge you for that, because I'm an opiate addict. So, I mean, I'd like to say that I'm fully recovered now. I'm working on it. But it's just something I got to work through. So I understand addiction.
That's literally the same thing that I was. It's just another thing that we have in common, you know, like, literally, like, I seriously think that, like, you are just my perfect match. Like, you are just, everything about us is just, it's so alike. But yeah, that was my thing too, with opiates. I was hooked on opiates, and I was taking, like, Vicodins and Percocets, and, like, and then, like, I started, like, doing the harder stuff. And it was about 3 years long. So I was in Texas until I was about 20, and I was like, I was dating this one girl who was also, like, a drug addict, and, like, I realized, like, this is not what I want to do. This is not who I am. I don't want to be this person who's just, like, a sorry drug addict piece of shit. Like, I want to move on and live a full life. So I broke up with her, and I moved to Florida. Like, I had to, like, leave Texas just to get a fresh start. So I moved to Florida, but like it didn't change me at all. Like, I mean, I was in a new environment with new people, but I was still doing the same things. I was still back on opiates again. And it wasn't until like a year and a half later, like I lost my job. I had like this great job where I was making like $4,000 or $5,000 a month, and I had like a nice car. I had like a Jeep Wrangler, which was like my dream car, and like I had good people, and I was dating this one girl and everything like that. And then like it all came crashing down because of me just like abusing opiates. And I was like, this is like the destructive nature of this drug. It can really ruin your life.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, I have to move again. So I moved to Seattle in 2015, like June of 2015, like trying to get another fresh start. And since then I've been good. So I've been good for like 2 years. And I think back at like all my previous relationships, and I'm like, you know, every single relationship that I've been in has just been like toxic. Like I remember like there was this girl that I thought I was all in love with. Her name was Rachel, and like I remember on my birthday, it was my birthday of 2014. I turned 22 that day, and it was my birthday, and we were out at a bar, like drinking and like having fun. And then she comes up to me and she goes like, hey Ken, like there's all these guys over here that like want me to come into their VIP section. Would it bother you if I go hang out with them? And I was like, yeah, it would. Like, I don't want you to go hang out with those guys. What the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, well, you know, they're going to buy me drinks. They're going to, you know, like it's not a big deal. And I was like, okay, if you go over there, then we're done. And she went over there. She like went over into that VIP section where I wasn't allowed to go in. So I was like, that's it. Like that's the last straw. Like we're finished. Our relationship's over. And I moved again. Like that's like been the reason why I've moved so much is like I'm just like I run away from my problems. I just like I want to just a new start. I don't want to think about these people anymore. I want to get a new beginning. So I moved to Seattle and left everything behind and rebuilt from out here, and life has been good. You know, I mean, like I haven't used any drugs for like 2 years, and I want to go back to Austin though because my family's there, because I just turned 25, and I'm like, okay, I kind of want to be back with my family now. Like I want to be back with my mom and my brother, my sister, and my nieces and my nephews. Like everyone's kind of getting older, and like I just feel like being on my own now just isn't enough. So I want to go back there. So I keep changing the day. I'm like, at first it was like I'm going to go back in the end of September, and then I was like, okay, maybe the end of October. But now I'm like, okay, maybe the beginning of 2018. So I think I'm going to go back at the beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
But
make it your New Year's resolution or something. You know, make the new year a fresh start, and it can be a fresh start with your family. Like your mom lives in Austin still.
She is.
Okay. So, I mean, at least you'll have family, and you're going back to, you know, a lot of support and people that love you. So, you know, it's worked in my experience to kind of go back. Even though you'll be living on your own, you'll still have that support in the same state. And so, unlike Seattle, where you're just kind of like cut off from everybody, and it's so far away from everybody, you'll be able to have people there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So I get it, but no, you can tell me any of that because, like I said, I want to say that I've been clean for almost 2 years, but let's just say there's some people in here that can get some stuff, but I don't do it. I know.
Don't do it.
I got really, really sick because I didn't eat, and I just needed a relief for a little while after everything that I've been through, doing it sober, and I just needed, like, some time not to feel. That's why I do opiates, is so I don't want to feel my problems. Like, it started off
same for me. It just kind of, like, numbs you out from the rest of the world.
Right. And, like, I started doing it first with my mom's Vicodin, and it was whenever I had my first dental surgery done. And so she would give me, once my pain medicine ran out, she gave me some of her Vicodin. And then slowly I started taking more and more, and then I started taking it behind her back. Because she used to get like 190 pills from her doctor because of a car accident that we were in, and it like fucked up her leg. And so, I mean, she didn't take her pills like recommended, so it's not like I was just taking them and she was left in pain. No. But she had plenty to go around. So it started being like I would take one, then I built up a tolerance to where I'd be taking 3, like twice a day or something at a time. And, you know, it just got worse and worse, and I started doing the Oxycontin. And,
oh, God.
So,
it's basically heroin.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would have eventually became a heroin addict if given the opportunity. And now I'm trying to really, really look at what being on those pills were doing to me, because I'm like, well, if I didn't, I blame myself, of course, so I'm like, if I didn't take those pills, I wouldn't have been so numb to the idea of murder, you know, and maybe I wouldn't have acted on a thought and put it into action if I would have.
You know, I think back to, like, what you said to me last week when you told me, like, you know, I feel like I'm always going to be remembered as the girl that, you know, implicated the murder of her mom. And, like, Gypsy, like, I'll tell you what, like, I don't think that at all. Like, I think that most people don't think that at all, because I read the comments on your videos, and everybody says the same thing, that, like, it really wasn't you. It was Nick. You know, he's the one that did it. He's the one that acted it. I understand that, like, you guys kind of co-agreed, but still, like, you know, I feel like it was just a thought for you, but he actually made it an action.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, the law looks at it differently. That's just the way the law is. But I think morally, nobody will think of you that way, especially me and especially your loved ones. Like, we don't think of you in that light. You know, we all think that it was all Nick, because he's the one that kind of brought it up and fed it to you and, like, made it more of a reality. But, you know, but I just want you to know that, like, nobody thinks of you in that light. You know, I mean, it sucks that that's the way the law works. Like, there's no more accessories. You know, there's no more accessory. It's like, if you're implicated, then you're charged with the same crime. That's just the way the world works right now. But, like, in terms of, like, morally thinking, like, nobody thinks of you that way, especially me and especially your family. You know, but I understand what you mean. Like, you know, like, I used to fuck around with, like, Xanax and, like, fuck around with opiates, all that kind of stuff too, and it just kind of, like, it numbs you out to, like, real thinking. Like, you don't really think about, you know, like, the realism of your actions, but, you know, that's just the way it goes. But just know that, you know, I fucking love you so much. I love you to death, and, like, I would never think it. I don't think there's not a negative thought about you in my head at all. I think that you are the victim of all of this, you know, and that you found a way out of it, and that, unfortunately, like, the law looks at it differently, and because of that, you have to be where you are now. But it's a means to an end, you know, like, it's a means to an end, and we'll make the best of it, and I'll be back as soon as I can. And, you know, I want to make sure your mom can come see you as soon as she can, like, because we're all here for you. Like, I think about you every single day, all the time. Just know that I'm always here for you.
Thank you, and I'm always here for you. Like, if you need any sort of support, I'm always here. And like I told you, I talk to my mom every day. So, you know, don't hesitate to be like, hey, Christy, can you tell Christy to call me? You know, and
well,
pretty soon we won't have to, because we'll be able to email and everything.
I know. I can't wait. Oh, my God. That's, like, the best news I've heard all day. I can actually Skype with you on, like, video chat, or is it just texting?
It's going to be, it says video visiting. So,
oh, fuck yes.
Yes. So I'm like, it's probably not going to be like Skype, the app. It's probably going to maybe be through like JPay, Skype.
Whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. As long as I can see you, I don't care.
Video visiting. So
that's going to be great. I wonder if that's going to count towards my visitation suspension, though.
I don't know. I'll have to ask the caseworker about that. But I remember I did ask her. Because I wanted to, you know, make sure to put you down for coming down like all 3 days and stuff. And she's like, well, even if even though you'd be suspended still through April. Wait, you're coming in March.
No, March. Yeah, it's March.
Yeah. So anyway, she said that she'd work with me because whenever they do the switchovers and like to put someone down as a significant other, there are certain months to do that. Because I'm like, he's going to be coming March 16th, so like I need this done ASAP. And she's like, I'll work with you on it. Just let me know when he gets off, suspension. I'll make sure to do the paperwork.
I wish I could fight it. I still haven't even heard back from my appeal yet. Like, what's happening with that?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. They haven't even let me know that you did that. Trust me, like, they don't tell me much. I've been having to hound them for the past couple of days to get on accepting Dr. Phil to come interview me. I'm like, they called me back 1 week, and then I'm like, yes, I want to do it. I expect them to send an email, like, that day. Well, they wait a week and a half later, and I'm going back there like, what's going on with it? The lady is waiting. She's waiting on a response. And they're like, okay, so the caseworker emailed the warden, and the warden gave the lady from Dr. Phil a call. And so I'm just waiting on the date right now to have the interview.
Oh, wow.
So.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
I'm nervous.
Are you?
I'm nervous. I mean, like, Dr. Phil is like a celebrity. So
yeah, well, so are you.
I don't want to say that.
Kind of.
But kind of.
You're famous. Everybody I know knows who you are, because I tell them all about you. But
right. Well, it's the same here. My roommates know you as Superman.
Superman?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because we're big Marvel and DC fans. Like, we're big nerds in the room. And I was talking about, someone asked me if I was gay. And I said, I ain't gay. I got Superman. Thank you very much. So that's what my roommates know you as now.
I know. It's the same for me. People ask me, like, am I seeing anybody? I was like, yes, I am. She's not here, but I am.
Right.
And I tell them all about who you are and everything. And by the way, my mom wants me to tell you. I talked to my mom yesterday. We talked about you. She wanted me to tell you that she loves you and supports you, and she has your back for everything, and that she's always sending you prayers and hugs and wants you to know that she definitely loves you to death. Also.
Oh, well, tell her thank you, and then I said hi.
Well.
That's so sweet.
Okay. Yeah. So so Marvel or DC? Which one?
Oh God, that's so difficult. We were just having this discussion yesterday in my room. I'm gonna have to go with DC.
Okay. Why?
Because it has Batman, Superman, The Flash, fucking Green Lantern. It has I like Wonder Woman. So I mean, I have to say DC.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
It's also complicated for me. Also, I mean, my favorite superhero I told you before was Batman. So he's DC obviously, but like when I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man. Like he was like my idol as a kid. That was like the first superhero movie I'd ever seen was Superman. Was Spider-Man. So I always loved Marvel for that, but I think I'd have to go DC also because I love Batman. I think Superman's too powerful, but I love Superman too. I feel like Superman just can't be beat, except for like in the Batman versus Superman movie when they like have the gun that would spray out kryptonite gas or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, whatever. They have to find a way to make Superman bad or make Superman, not as powerful as he is. But
Right.
And then he dies, but then he comes back, kind of. And then there's the Justice League movie is coming out here pretty soon.
I know. I'm so stoked about it. It looks so
I think
freaking
Superman's
good.
going to come back. They're going to make a comeback with Cavill, Henry Cavill.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see, but I'm excited for that.
Me too. I just saw the new Wonder Woman movie, and it's badass. Like,
it was. I feel like you kind of look like her. You have the same hair as her.
Yeah.
Like whenever I see Wonder Woman, I think about you.
It's the dark wavy hair.
It is. I love it.
I was like,
my hair is the same too. If I actually let it grow out, it's like dark and wavy, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't let it grow out.
I think it looks perfect. It fits you well.
Yeah.
I saw, I wonder when they're going to freaking play the new Spider-Man movie here.
I haven't seen it. Like,
that's what either.
That's what I don't like about Spider-Man is that they've remade it so many times now.
They have.
And like, for me, it's like my favorite is the Tobey Maguire version because that's the one that I grew up with. I remember being like 14 when Spider-Man 3 came out. It was like the most amazing movie I'd ever seen at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I love Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst as his Mary Jane. Like they remade it with that pretty boy. What's his name? I don't even know. They remade it like a few years ago with.
Yes, with I would remember my name and not my name. His name.
Like
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew something.
Yes.
Andrew Garfield. That's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he's just not Peter Parker.
No.
Like he doesn't fit Peter Parker very well. He's just too handsome and too charming. It's like Peter Parker was supposed to be a nerd, you know. Like I don't like it.
Right.
But
the original was perfect because, like that was, I was, almost damn near the same age as you seeing those movies.
Yeah.
And I was a big Spider-Man nerd. And had like the shoes and the outfits and the T-shirts and the coloring books and the stuffed animals and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, had all that. And
yeah.
It was kind of funny because, all right, so you know how I had a feeding tube. So whenever I would have my feeding tube changed, I'd keep my old ones. And so I had this stuffed Spider-Man.
Gross.
Well, you can clean them off. It's fine. And I did surgery on my Spider-Man, and I put a feeding tube in him right where like I had mine. So yeah,
that's cute.
Spider-Man.
So how old were you when they stopped doing the feeding tube?
I got it taken out in 2015 when I got locked up.
Oh God! So you had it your whole life then?
I had it from the age of 8 to the age of 20, damn near 24. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But like now it's just like a small scar, and it's healed up very, very good. Even since county, it's not bright pink anymore, and I'm like, it's just an old scar now. And people ask me all the time, like, if I take off my shirt or something when I'm changing, what's that scar from? And sometimes I'm embarrassed about it and don't want to go into detail about everything, the backstory of it. But I'm like, I got shot. It was a gang-related.
I got shot. It's like the same for me. I have this huge scar on my leg, which I'll show you when I come back in March. It's like a really big scar across my leg. And the truth is that like my sister pushed me and I like tripped over like a broken flower pot and like ripped my leg open. But like whenever anybody asks like, what's that big scar? Like I say, I got stabbed. Just to try and make it a little bit more cool than it really is.
Right.
But yeah, that's my worst scar.
I have a couple. But like they're like one is on my neck from they're all surgery scars, and like I have one on my neck, the feeding tube scar, and then one on my thigh from a muscle biopsy that I had. And like my scars, like I tend to be quite embarrassed about them because of the story that's behind them. And so, but I'm like, I start to realize that it's a map of where my life has been. And
right.
scar.
Yeah. No, scars are cute. I know about I saw they show like the clip of you showing your feeding tube scar to your parents in your first contact visit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've seen that one.
But
do you still work? Yeah. Well, I wonder if if you can get away with showing me when I come to visit.
Probably, I can get away with that.
And do you still have to wear glasses, or do you wear contacts, or?
No. Like the glasses that I have that my dad got me in county, like I don't have those big nerdy, huge goggle-looking ones no more. My
I thought they were adorable.
My dad had got
I
me.
like them.
My dad got me a prescription eye exam in county, and he got me some glasses, and it was really embarrassing because I went to a place called Aussie-Land, and it was a glasses shop, and I went in there with handcuffs, shackles.
Oh my God.
It was just so embarrassing.
So stupid.
But basically, I just use them for reading now. Like my vision is fine. In my right eye, like I can still see, but I can't see like 20/20 vision. I can just see shapes and make out outlines and stuff. So my left eye is really the eye that I see perfect vision in.
Yeah.
But
as long as you can read my handwriting, I'm sure you have great vision.
Oh yeah, I can read your handwriting.
Because I feel like my handwriting is so bad.
No,
but,
it's not. It's really good.
Like, no, it's not. Yours is really good. Yours is really good.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Like, I showed my roommate your letter, and he was like, yeah, she's got good handwriting. And I show him my letter, and he's like, yeah, your handwriting looks like shit. It's like chicken scratch.
No. No.
But, like, I try. Like, I'll, like, purposely try to, like, have good handwriting. It's like, maybe, like, the first couple sentences of my letters look great with handwriting, and then I just start getting into, like, free-form writing. And then I just start going and going and going, and then my handwriting just starts to slip. And I'm like, I hope she can read this. I'm sure she will.
Oh, yeah. I read everything that you put down. Like, whenever I'm writing, I'm the same way. Like, it can start nice and perfect. Then sometimes I'll write late at night, and my roommates, they'll turn off the lights because they want to go to sleep. So whenever they turn off the lights, it starts getting shitty from there because I'm like, I start misspelling stuff. So I have to scratch over it and then spell again.
I love your letters. I love them. The one I got today was just the best. I know I said that the last one you sent was the best letter I ever read, but this one was even better.
Which one did you get today?
I just got the one that you said, it starts off with, like, first, your letter smells amazing. I'm happy that...
Oh, yeah, it did. It smells freaking amazing.
I can't believe that I got through there, because I remember, like, reading, like, the guidelines, like, oh, it could be sent back for sanitation purposes if you spray with your spray, but, like, I wanted to send you a letter with the same cologne I was wearing when I came to visit you.
Yeah.
So I, like, sprayed it in the air and then just, like, waved the letter through it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just happy that it made it through, you know, fucking the police over there or whatever, you know?
Yeah. And, like, I put, like, sometimes scents on my letters, too, and it makes it through. I didn't even know about that rule. They don't enforce it a lot.
Yeah, well, good. But I got your letter today, and I'm writing it. I was going to write you back tonight and send it out tomorrow.
Okay, well,
so you'll probably get that one.
I just dropped you another letter, too, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
Today or yesterday or?
Oh, goodness. I think it was, I sent you one today, and I'm
okay.
sending you one tomorrow. And
okay.
You're going to be getting, I want to send you some math worksheets, some help sheets, since you're going to be going to school now. So I got a few worksheets from my folder up at school, made copies, and they're just like percent, and what else?
I'm going to struggle.
Fine. Make it
I
through.
sent you. Okay, so you have a lot of stuff coming from me in the next week. You have a letter from the last letter I got from you, which I think was Saturday.
Okay.
So you should have that letter coming in hopefully tomorrow. And then the letter from today, I'll write you back for that one. And then you have something else coming in. And then you should have something else coming in for me for Halloween.
Okay.
So just expect a lot of shit coming in from me. And
Okay.
and I changed my my Halloween costume idea. So at first I was going to go as Holes.
Right.
But a couple of my friends have backed out of that. They don't want to do that anymore. So I just decided to go as Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts.
That's gonna be perfect. That's fucking awesome.
So I ordered a white shirt and a blue overcoat and he's Hufflepuff, so I got a Hufflepuff scarf. And I don't have a fucking wand though. I should get one, but I want to get if I buy a wand, I want to get the Elder wand, which is not his, but
I had the Elder one once. Whenever
did you?
I did. Whenever I went to the Wizarding World, I had Harry's wand and I had the Elder wand. And
I want to go to the Wizarding World, but not without you.
Okay, so.
Not without you. So I'll wait.
Okay, so.
But I want to go to all the Vanders.
Yes.
Too,
Oh my God.
And get a wand.
That's amazing. They seriously have all of the different characters' wands. Even if it's a back character, they have all of the wands. It's amazing. And then they have the ones that are electronic, and so they're interactive with the park. So they have different places where you could do a certain spell and wave the wand around in a certain motion, and something will happen. It's fucking cool.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I wonder what your Patronus charm is. I always say it's a bluebird, but I want to take a. We should do the test. We should do the test and find out. Remember how I did the test with you, and I found out what house you were in?
Yeah.
There's also a Patronus charm test, and we should do that one also.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah. What is
You have time?
Yeah, I have tons of time. I'm not. Today's my day off.
Let's do it.
So.
All right, hold on. I have to go. I have to go sign into the computer and do it. But we're gonna do that. Let's do that tonight. Let's find out what yours, and let's find out what mine is also.
Okay.
I'm actually really curious. All right. But anyway.
Yeah, me and
So do you not have any word on when your 2020 is coming out?
I don't know. I'm really curious though. Mom had got a text from Jenner, and she just said she saw that I had called. She missed my call, and I had gotten an email from her right before I went on activity restriction, and so that was September 20th. And then I went on restriction, so I wasn't able to use the phone, so I was returning her email in response, but she didn't answer. So she had texted Mom, was anything wrong or anything? I was like, no, nothing's wrong. Just wanted to touch base. And so far there's been no word on whenever it's going to air. But I'm curious. I mean, they know that I'm going to be doing Dr. Phil, so I just don't know if they're holding off for that reason, or because they had wanted to they already interviewed my dad, but they wanted to get a few shots of him at work. That's just a little weird to me.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. They went to film him on the boat, and I'm thinking why do you want to pester my dad even more? Leave him the fuck alone. He's done his job. He's done a lot. Leave him alone. Let him work. Because he's done.
Yeah.
He's just so fucking done with all the spotlight, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He works offshore. It's hard to probably.
But as soon as I know, you'll probably know before me because Mom will probably post it in the group.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's been more Robert drama. God.
What's going on? Tell me about it.
Oh, okay. So I gave him a call, right? And he was being such an ass, unbelievably ass. And
what?
I was just trying to have a normal conversation with him, and he would just say things oh, don't worry about me, but I know what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get out, go live with your parents, meet somebody, get knocked up, and that'll be your life. I'm like, don't
No,
pretend
it's
to know
not.
anything about me. And he's like,
Yeah,
you
what the
don't
fuck
believe in abortion, so that's what's going to happen to you. Like, ugh.
Listen, dude. I'm not even gonna say it. Just go ahead and continue.
And it was just like, I would try and put a positive to it, and he would just say things that I'm like, you're purposely putting jabs at me, and you're saying that you're not pissed off, you're not jealous, you're not this or that, but you're just like purposely saying things to hurt me.
I can't even fucking believe that.
And then, after that, he had texted Mom the next day apologizing for being a jerk. Like, apology accepted, But, I mean, it's still, like, that shows his true colors, because...
Right, totally.
I'm like, he's like, and then he tells me, if you're trying to get back with me, it's not going to happen. I'm like, I didn't ask you to get back with you. What are you talking about? And he's like,
right.
oh, okay. I was just, stating that if you were trying to get back with me, it's not going to happen. I'm like, okay. Wasn't
whatever.
asking you to.
Listen, just, like, I don't want to be the person to tell you to, like, not talk to anybody or, like, not worry about anything, but don't let that negative bullshit, like, just don't even fucking fathom it. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, whatever, obviously he's upset because you broke up with him or whatever, or you stopped whatever was going on. So his instinctual reaction is going to just try and, like, be standoffish and, like, say things that he pretends to not care about, but he really does. So by him saying, like, oh, you're just gonna move to Louisiana and get knocked up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously he does care about what happens, but, he's just saying that bullshit to try and, like, lower you down to his level of thinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and,
like, don't even...
And, like, you start to talk like, oh, well, I'm having suicidal thoughts, and I'm like, why?
He is?
Yeah, well, he says he is, or was. And I said, why are you having thoughts like that? That's not good. And I'm never going to turn away from somebody that's, like, having thoughts of suicide. Like, my reaction is to instantly, like, figure out what's wrong, talk them down, try to talk it out. And he's just, like, going off about the world is rigged, so only the rich could be happy. And I'm like, okay, so I thought you liked your job. Like, you said that you make good money, I guess. And he's
what
like,
does he do for a living?
Insurance, the state insurance for, like, insurance claims for the state, like, with flooding, any natural disasters and stuff for the state. So if, like, a building floods, they can make a claim, and he does kind of, like, secretary work for that.
Okay.
So anyway, that's his job. And so he's going off about how he's not rich and how he doesn't want a family because a family is a burden, a wife is a burden, kids are a burden, and he just doesn't want that anymore. And then he goes off and starts saying some other stuff. And I'm like, money doesn't buy happiness. And he's like, oh, what, you don't think money can buy pussy? And I'm like, so your life goal, and so you're planning to, like, buy a prostitute? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what he's putting out, but I'm not really getting it.
No, I don't even know what to think either. I agree with you. Like, money can't buy happiness, because I've had points in my life where I've never been, like, filthy fucking rich where I don't have to work, but I've had jobs in the past where I make more than enough money to be more than comfortable, including now, which is like, but, like, I don't think that with money comes problems for sure, but, like, I'm not, like, I think that, like, that's been my biggest dream in life, is just the American dream. Like, I just want to fall in love, which I already have with you, and I want to, like, have a family, and just, like, like, raise a child, and, like, have a dog, and, like, be in touch with my family, be in touch with my wife's family, and just, like, that's what life is all about to me. It's, like, just, like, having close people and just, like, making an experience with somebody and, like, having a good time. I don't like to think about all these negative things, like the government out to get me, and, the world against me, and the world's a fucked up place. yeah, I'm not going to disagree. The world is a fucked up place, but you have to find your own happiness. You have to find what makes you happy and live with that.
That is exactly what I told him. I'm like, okay, so the whole world could be a big ball of shit, but it's you can take it as a big ball of shit, or you could actually do something with your life, and you can make your own happiness by finding what makes you happy. And money doesn't buy happiness. So if you're like going off about how you're not rich, well then find some happiness of your own. Like figure out what you want to do, because he has absolutely no goals in life. That's not what he wants. And I'm like, that's one of the reasons why I broke up with
Well, I mean, you're 33. It's time to figure that out, dude. Like, it's pretty late. It's getting pretty late for you.
Figure it out.
Well, hey, I talk shit because whatever, but, like, I hope that he figures his stuff out, and I wish him the best, and I'll pray for the best for him, but, like, my only thing for you is, like, don't let his negativity bring you down with it, because that's all that people with that mindset want. People who are, like, negative like that, they just want somebody else to be negative with,
Right.
And it's just, like, just don't let it fucking get to you. Like, just fuck it, because you're such a happy-spirited person, as I've collected with all of our conversations and letters and everything like that. Like, don't go down to that shit, Like, we both know what we want in life, and you even though you may be in a sour spot right now, like it's gonna end before we know it, and before we know it, we'll be moving on.
Right.
So in the meantime, though, like don't depress yourself with the same depressions. He's creating depressions for himself. If he has a job and he's actively trying to be happy, then he wouldn't have these thoughts. So I don't know what his deal is, but fucking forget about it. Like
I think we should make me feel guilty, and
that's exactly what it is. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. He wants to bring you down to his level. And I know that it sounds like such a cliche statement. Like it sounds like people would say all the time, like, he's what brings you down to his level. But for real, like but for him to say all these things to you, like, and expect you to kind of like sympathize with him. By you sympathizing for him, it's you kind of dropping down your standards for that level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes absolute sense.
But I know that you guys have been in touch for a long time. I know you guys have been friends for a long time. I know he sent you the clemency form and all that kind of stuff. So, like, I know that he's been there for you for a while. So I'm not telling you to, like, just fucking don't talk to him anymore. Be there for him. If he's having suicidal thoughts, like, talk to him, because maybe you'll save his life or whatever. But at the same time, like, you shouldn't let those kind of things, like, stress you out and, like, distract you from your own life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, like, if he's having suicidal thoughts, then, of course, I want to, I never want to turn my back on somebody that might kill themselves. However, it's like, he says, oh, let's stay in touch. But at the same time, like, he has nothing to say. And I'm, like, trying to make small talk, but he says that I talk too much about myself. So it's like, okay, so what are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Well, like, what are you up to?
Hey, it's like, same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
It's rough. And I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a position where it makes me sad, because I did cry that night because of the things that he said. And I'm like, I think he's depressed right now. I think he's trying to make me feel guilty. And it's like, it was working, because I'm like, this is my fault, I guess. And I guess putting blame on myself, but at the same time, I had to do what I had to do.
Why do you blame yourself? I
blame myself because, like I said in my letter, I like put everybody else's happiness before my own, even if it's not what I want. That's what I do. And so it's like, I feel like if I wouldn't stay with him, then like he would be happy, I wouldn't be, but maybe he wouldn't be having suicidal thoughts. And so
listen, you cannot judge yourself or be upset with yourself by somebody else's actions or somebody else's thoughts. If that's the card that he wants to play, and he wants to try and throw it in your face that he's having suicidal thoughts, he's depressed because, you know, of the relationship ending or whatever his reasoning may be. It's just bullshit. I guarantee that it's probably not even true. It's just that he's bummed out that he's not getting what he wants, and he's just trying to lower both of you, not only just you but himself as well, to like reach this like sympathetic relationship amongst each other, where you sympathize for him and then he sympathizes for you, and then you find some kind of connection throughout that. Like, listen, Gypsy, you have your own life to live. You know, you have your own life to live. You have your own hopes, your own dreams, your own wishes that you want to fulfill. And no matter what, like, you know, you have to go for that. You cannot, and I have the same issue as well. I have been told many times myself that I put the happiness and the well-being of others before myself. I've done that before 100 times. And it only when I like realized that, like, you know, I have to stop this life. Like, I can't be a people pleaser for everybody. At some point, I have to just be a self pleaser and like go for what I want and make my dreams come true and what I want to happen come true.
Right.
You know, and when you find that and when you figure out what that is, what you want and what you want to happen, then you can move past like negativity, like negative impacts in your life. Like, you know, I feel like I'm the jealous fucking asshole when I say these things because I don't even know who he is, but I'm not jealous of him. I'm not, like, I don't have any jealousy feelings towards Robert, but based off of what I've heard about him, it's just that, like, you know, he's just kind of like a low self-esteem person who just wants you to be a low self-esteem person so you guys can both coincide with each other. And if that's the way that he wants to think and talk, like, you don't fucking need that. You already have enough issues in your life. You're in prison, you know, like, you have enough going on. Like, you don't have to fucking cry yourself to sleep, or not cry yourself, but you don't have to cry about it. You don't have to think about it at night when you're trying to fall asleep. You don't worry yourself with that shit, because those are his issues, not yours. And don't make them your issues because he's telling them to you. You have no responsibility for them. Right. You know, you're only responsible for yourself and what you think he should be responsible for. And because if he tells you, oh, you know, I'm so sad, I'm suicidal, and this and that, and then tries to belittle you by like telling you what your life is going to be. Oh, you know what? You're just going to get out and you're going to get knocked up, and this and that. Like, you're going to live in Louisiana, and your life's going to be nothing. Like, that's just him trying to belittle you and like undermine you, and just try and lower your self thinking to his level of low thinking. Right. You know, and that's just how I think about it. So just don't even let it fucking bother you. You know, like, if that's the way he is, you can support and try and help him the way out as much as you can, but don't ever think for a minute that you deserve to be on that level of lowness, because you're not, you know?
And, like, I told Mom about it, and she's like, he's just pulling a guilt trip on you, you know.
Exactly. He's just trying to guilt trip you, exactly.
And I'm like, you know, after, like, the night had passed and I had time to think about it, I talked to Mom about it. She gave me some good advice. You know, I was fine the next day, because I'm like, if he wants to be an asshole to me, then that's his problem. But I'm really doing just fine. You know, maybe in prison, but I'm doing just fine. So I'm not gonna let it get to me. And like, I don't want to talk to him like every week, like he said. You know, we talk every Saturday. I don't want to. Because he's gonna be like a total ass to me like that. I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, you don't fucking need that, dude. Like, listen, like, what is his end game here? Because if I had, I've never had something negative to say to you because I love you so much. But if I did, I wouldn't, because that's not my intention. You know, I know you've got enough stress on your shoulders. You know, you've got enough to deal with. Like, why would I try and add to that? Even if I was upset with you, which I wouldn't be. Like, I don't think I would ever have a reason to be upset with you. But even if I was, even if you were like, you know, Ken, like, this isn't working out, whatever, like, I would still, you know, no matter what, I would still always, 100% be behind you, you know? And I couldn't imagine just, like, saying those things. It breaks my heart. It makes me upset with him. I don't even know who he is, but, like, I don't like him. I don't like him not because you guys had a relationship together. I just don't like him because of what I've heard about him. He doesn't sound like a healthy person to have in your life. He sounds like a negative person, and he sounds like it just sounds like shit that you don't need right now, or at all.
That's kind of, it's like I broke up with him for a couple different reasons, and he wants to try and tell me that I was lying to him for the reason that I kept on giving him because it changed every time. I'm like, there's different factors. It's not just one thing.
Yeah, your mom told me that when he was like, oh, she gave me different reasons at first. It was she wants to work on herself, and then it was this and that. I'm like, listen, breaking up is never easy to do.
No.
You know, it's not just one reason. You know,
right.
sometimes it's more than one.
Right, it's not like I had like a billion relationships to learn from. You know,
right.
My last relationship, you know, worked out so well. He's going to be doing life, and I'm doing 10 years, so it's like it worked out so great.
8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, right. So it's like, you know, I haven't had a lot of experience in that department, so excuse me if I don't have there's a guide to breaking up.
Yeah, there's never an easy, proper, like, you know, best way to break up with somebody. You just have your, you know, there's always multiple reasons, but don't, for him to sit there and be like, oh, well, she gave me different reasons. At first it was this, and then it was that. I was like, listen, dude, she just wanted to break up with you. It doesn't matter which reason it was, first or second, you know, the reason, at the end of the day, it's still what it is. You know, just get over it, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I haven't had many, like, I don't know if I told you this, Gypsy, but I was serious. Like, you're the first person I've ever told that I love to. I've never told that to anybody.
Well,
you know, you know, I've had girlfriends for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year sometimes, but I've never told someone that I love them before. You're the first one because I've never felt as the way I felt about somebody, the way I feel for you. Like, I fucking love you so much, and I just, you know, I'm so excited for our future together. You know, starting in March, that's when our future will begin.
Yeah.
Even though it already has. It's already begun, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to build a memory, a scrapbook memory of us together starting in March.
I can't wait. I really can't.
I know. We're getting close,
crazy.
You know. October is already over almost, and that was like, you know, so we're already 4 months and like 2 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday it was 6 months. So before we go, it'll be 2 months and 2 weeks. And then I'll be prepping for it, and I'll be there, and, you know, it's gonna fly by. You know, It's gonna fly by.
Yeah.
We'll just make the best of it.
Right.
Do you still get letters from strangers or what?
I've been getting a few trickles here and there. I got a letter from a lady in Germany yesterday, and let's see, there's a lady that I keep in touch with. She lives in Ohio, and she's really, really sweet, and she has a son with autism, and you know, we write back and forth. She sends me cards. She got me a subscription to Travel Leisure magazine, as well as Cosmopolitan and National Geographic Travel. So I've been able to kind of get some magazines going. That's where I get my perfume samples from. So,
I want to send you a magazine. What do you want?
I'm good.
I'm jealous now. I want to send you a magazine.
Don't be jealous. No, the magazines help me with a surprise. So that's all that's all that I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's all you're gonna know about me.
I don't know if I do enough sometimes. I'm just like, do I do enough letters, cards?
Yes, you do perfect. You do more for me than anyone. Seriously.
Well, I love you, so
I
that's
love
why.
You too, so much. You make me so happy, and
You make me so happy. Really, like, my days are so much better with you in them. You know, I think about you constantly, and I just I wish I just hope I'm doing the most that I can do.
You are. You're doing absolutely wonderful. And once we get to visit, that will be even better.
I know. I know. I can't wait to spend all weekend with you.
Right.
So I think that with the first visit will only be the Friday, right? And then it won't be until April that I can come for the weekend.
I'm working that out with a caseworker. That's like what I said. She's gonna work with me on that. So I'm hoping to where you could do all 3 days in March, but if not, it'll be in April that it'll start.
Okay. Okay.
I'll keep you well.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Does that mean I get 8 hours each day, or is it
Okay, so the first or whatever day that we pick, so it could be the Friday, the Saturday, or the Sunday, you will have an 8-hour visit. Now,
Okay.
for the rest of the 2 days, it'll just be a 4-hour visit for, each day. 4 hours one day, 4 hours the next day.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's fine. I can live with that.
Okay.
That's 16 hours with my love, so I'll be all right. Okay. Let's do your Patronus test.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions, and you just have to just answer. Okay, so here we go. I'll do mine afterwards. You'll do, okay, here we go. It's like a time test. So the first question is sun, wind, or rain?
Rain.
Okay. I have to wait for it loads or something. The next question is bright or shadow?
Bright.
Okay. And the next one is lead, save, or escape?
What is it?
Lead, like you're leading the way, save, or escape?
Lead.
Okay. All right. Think, feel, or sense?
Sense.
Okay. Hold on. Dream, discover, or dance?
What are they again?
Okay, so they go away. So, like, okay, we'll have to start over. Because, like, if I don't answer the question within, like, 2 seconds, it says, yeah, it, like, changes. It's like a time test.
What?
So I'll try and pronounce it better so you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, so we have to start over, though.
Okay.
That's all right. I remember what your first answer was, though. So,
okay.
Well, all right. So hold on 1 second.
All right.
I want to do this. I know this is dorky, but I want to do this.
It's not dorky.
Okay, all right, here we go. Begin. So, relax, think of your happiest memory, it says. And then the first question is probably the same as the last one was. Leaf, blade, or thorn?
Blade. That's random.
Okay. The next one is, it like loads for a second. Okay, blood or bone?
Bone.
Okay. And then the next one is over, under, or around?
Under.
Okay.
These are so random.
I know, right? It's so weird. Who or why?
Who?
Okay. Okay, well, almost there. Okay, the next one is watch, listen, or touch?
Touch.
I thought so. All right. And the next one is, oh, that's it.
No.
Okay, so your Patronus is
What is it?
a monkey.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
I love it.
Shut up. A monkey?
A monkey.
That is highly underwhelming.
I love it. Okay. All right, I'm going to try mine now.
All right.
Mine is. No, it keeps fucking bringing me back to your monkey.
I thought it was going to sound at least, like, cool. But monkey?
Hey, monkey's all right. I'll take it.
All right.
All right, hopefully mine is Mine's cool.
You're right. Yours would probably be something like lion. Or
It keeps taking me back. I can't even take the test. It just brings me back to the monkey.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You have previously discovered the monkey. Return to my...
Yeah.
Oh, because it's still logged in under Ken. Wait, why do I have the Ravenclaw symbol? Oh, that must have been your test.
Yeah, that was
not
mine, because I'm Ravenclaw.
Damn it. All right, so let me log out of yours
Uh-huh.
and log into mine.
That's
I don't
awesome.
even know what mine was. Okay, anyway.
Have you taken the
Well,
test
now we
before?
know. You're a Ravenclaw and you're a monkey.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I wonder if it's like a cute monkey. They're not being something like it.
He's all right. He's all right looking. I can't even log in. Okay, fuck this. But anyway.
Oh, you're a Gryffindor.
How's it going with, what's up?
You're a Gryffindor, and we're just have to make you up a Patronus. Just be whatever
I'm
you
going
want
to
to
do
be.
it right now. I'm just going to Google Patronus Charm test,
Yeah.
and hopefully it won't let me fucking take it because it's already been taken.
Right? I
But,
remember the Facebook stuff used to do that sometimes because me and Mom used to take quizzes together. And, like, once I do mine or whatever, it couldn't go back to the same quiz again.
Yeah, I have to create a new profile. So, okay, born October 1992.
You have to create a whole new Facebook?
It's okay. I'm just going to make a bullshit one.
Oh, my God.
Ken Speaker at Ken. This is fake at gmail.com.
Really?
Password is always the same with my fake accounts, KLOP000. And that's it.
I used to make so many.
Okay, here we go.
Are you serious?
Oh, I have to fucking verify my email address? Fuck you,
Yes,
Pottermore.
yes. Oh, wait, that's for Pottermore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Facebook. I'm like, damn, you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops.
God damn it. Okay, so I have to... All right, I'll try again. Okay, because I actually have, like, multiple... No, I don't fucking know that one. God damn it, Gypsy.
You're just going to have to find it later on.
No, I got it. We're going to do this. We're going to do this.
We're doing this thing. Okay, so while we're just bullshitting around, where's the first place you want to travel to?
The first place I want to travel to with you is, if we're talking about domestic or we're talking about international?
Domestic.
Okay, domestically, I would love to go to either Mardi Gras with you or Universal Studios in Florida. That would be like my first two choices.
Okay.
Well,
Mardi Gras is probably going to happen before anything else because obviously I'll be living in Louisiana. So.
And so will I.
So it's like right there. You're moving to Louisiana?
Yeah, definitely. When you get out.
I thought you were going to stay in Austin.
No, once you come out, I want to be next to you. I'll move to New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to live in Austin while you live in Louisiana. I don't want any more long distance when you're out.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there with you.
Well, that would be perfect.
Yeah, what did you think? I was going to stay in Austin and just phone call you? Fuck no. I'm going to come to where you are.
Okay. Well, Mardi Gras is going to be the first place.
Okay.
I'll show you
I've never been,
around.
so we'll do our first time there.
Okay.
And then besides that, though, like, I've never been to California, but I don't really know if I care to go to California.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did, only if you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's basically really it as far as domestic travel goes.
Okay.
I don't really know if there's a whole lot that I want to do.
Okay.
Okay. But but I want to go to the Wizarding World. I want to go to the Wizarding World in London, though. I want to go to that one.
There's one in London.
And I want you to come with me. They have one in London. And we'll get our passports done because I don't have a passport done yet, and we'll go together to London.
Okay.
And we'll go see the actual castle, the actual Hogwarts castle, which is like a school or something. It's like an actual college, something like that.
Really?
And we'll go see that.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the Wizarding World in London, where they have like a real Ollivander shop. We'll go to that one.
Okay.
And, I've never been to the UK, and I couldn't imagine going with anybody else but you. So we'll go together to that.
Okay.
And because I'm saving up for all this, like as of right now, like I'm just waiting for us to go do all these things together. So like I want us to go to, like I told you before, like my number one spot that I've always been obsessed with is Vatican City. So I really want to go to Vatican City with you and Rome.
Yes.
And we'll do that, and then like you pick the next place, and then I'll let you choose, and then we'll go to that one.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're gonna go see all these places together.
I've been seeing some really, really cool places in my travel books or my travel magazines, and there's this really, really cool place that it's like in the woods. I don't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but they have like these hotel rooms, and they're like in a fucking mirror box. It's weird, but it's up in the trees. And it's like a hotel room up in the trees, and like it's a one-way thing where you can see outside, but nobody else can see inside because it's mirrored. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And also, like, whenever we go to see the Northern Lights together, there's hotel rooms that are like igloos, but the roof is like glass, so you can see through it. I think I told you this before. I don't remember, but.
I remember us talking about it.
I want to take you there. Yeah, I want to go to those with you. They're like way out in the middle of like nowhere, Norway. So we have to like go way up north where it's freezing cold, but then we'll keep each other warm.
Right.
And but yeah, that's what I want to do. We'll there's just so much. I can't even. I feel like if I wrote out an itinerary of like all the things I want to do with you, it would just take us like 5 years to actually complete. But the first thing I want to do is just like take you home to Louisiana. Like that's the first thing I want to do. I want to be waiting for you outside of Chillicothe, and just grab onto you for like an hour straight. And like your parents can come second.
Right.
They'll be next to me, but they'll come second. I'm gonna grab you first.
Aw.
And then we'll spend the weekend together in Louisiana. And then, like I said, I'll be planning to live there just so I can be with you. And then we'll travel together and we'll do all the things. Whatever you want to do, we'll do it. I know that there's going to be a lot of stuff waiting for you when you come out. It's going to be a very fresh beginning, but like I'll be there right next to you. So
thank you.
It's all
for
gonna.
More. I can ask for more of that. That's my perfect
I wouldn't want
dream.
anything more.
So.
I wouldn't want anything more. Gypsy, I love you, right?
I love you too.
I love you, right?
I know you do. I love you too, hon.
I know. I wish you were here with me right now. I just think about you constantly.
I know.
You're just.
Same for me. I love
you're my ultimate fantasy. I just love you to death.
Aw, you're mine too. Gotta admit it, you're mine too. It was so sweet whenever you were saying that you're watching country music videos. I do every morning before I go to breakfast at like 6 a.m. when I watch country music videos.
Yeah, me
and
too.
Right.
I watch them as I'm getting ready for work.
Yeah.
And you're the only person I think of throughout all of them, like John Langston videos and like Cody Green videos, and all of them just like they're always romances, always, and it's just like, damn it. My mind is just flooded with just thoughts of you, and I just wish that it was you with me right now.
I know.
And I just dream of the days that we can actually we already had our first date, but we're gonna have our second date in March. We're gonna eat some vending machine food together, and we'll talk for 8 hours, and I would just love nothing more. These are all of our dates, and there's nobody else in the world that I want but you. You're the only person I want, so I just can't wait to come see you again.
I know, because there's honestly nobody else in the world that I'd rather be with. Like, you're it. Like, I've been waiting my whole fucking life for
me
this.
too.
So it's like,
I know.
so
I've
damn
just been
long.
waiting my whole life. I know. I just think that throughout all the shit that I've gone through, like, that God just gave you to me, and I don't want anybody else. I just love you so much, and I just know that you're my person, and that I just want to be with you. and I just want to make memories with you, and I want to live the American dream with you, and I just want to have ball play with you, and I just want everything with you because I just know that you're right for me, you know.
Yeah.
And I just dream for us. I dream about us all the time.
Me too. Kind of distracts me from school sometimes, but it's okay. Like, I'll be trying to do my schoolwork, and I'll just drift off, and my table mate's, like, having to wake me up. She's like, hey, snap your fingers. You're in La La Land.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'll be at work just making a drink sometimes, and I'll just, like, look up and away and start drifting off, thinking about you. Hey, Ken, what are you doing? Get back to work. Okay, all right. So, I know what you mean.
So we do that.
I just love you so much.
And I'll have to take you. I said this in a letter, but I will take you to my cousin Bobby's tattoo parlor so we can get those tattoos done.
Well, we'll get tattoos together. I know. Yeah. I can't wait. Oh, fuck, yes.
I'm going to be brave.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, hold up. I got to call you right back.
Okay.
Okay.
The caller has hung up.